You all look great. And I'm speechless, really, from all of the love that you've extended me. Thank you so much. Love the words, Centronia. Thank you. I'll never forget them. And all of the kisses and the hugs. I think I have an obligation to tell you how we got here. So I'm going to take the privilege, and by the way, I'm the only 95-year-old in here. So I feel that I can take this honor. Ms. Bowie, if you will let me do this.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate it. I wrote it down because I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning. If I had any breakfast at all. Anyway, as one of the founders and the first president of HBAD, I feel the need to tell you how we got here. The political climate in Texas during the 70s and the early 80s was much like it is today. Yeah. The Republicans controlled the White House, the state house. Black representation in Texas politics was limited. The Democrats were weak and divided. Black leadership was fragmented. The brazen injustices, economic and educational inequalities, downright disrespect and lack of human decency were becoming intolerable. The desire for change began to permeate our communities. The natives were getting restless. All right. The Voting Rights Act of 1965 and the Supreme Court decision in 1966 struck down the poll tax and eliminated some of the voting barriers, but change was coming too slowly for some of us. It was not until 1970 that Black Texans were allowed to vote in the Texas primaries. Black voter registration increased as a result of that by 59%. There were 350 Black elected officials in Texas in the early 70s. Houston's own Barbara Jordan was elected the first Black senator. Curtis Graves of Houston and Joe Lockridge of Dallas were elected to the Texas House of Representatives. Radical change was occurring. The sleeping giants had awakened. The two-party political rivalries were intensified. Houston Democrats opened the membership doors for new blood, and liberal whites, Black and Mexican Americans joined the party, expanding the majority membership and demanding change. Beautiful, bold, and brilliant leadership emerged. The likes of Barbara Jordan, Mickey Leland, Anthony Hall, Craig Washington, Centronia Thompson, and loyal supporters set the stage for a strong, unified Black agenda in H-Town. Democrats had come alive and were thriving all across the state of Texas. Dr. Wright, we had become blue. Small towns and rural communities were electing city council officials, school board trustees, and county commissioners. The concept of a Black agenda had become contagious. The success of this concept became a mission which evolved into the Coalition of Black Democrats, now known as the Texas Coalition of Black Democrats. The atmosphere for the coalition was electric. Grassroots leaders, school teachers, pastors, college professors, politicians from small towns, urban cities, hamlets, and villages all gathered in unity at the Texas Democratic Convention, determined to have a face and a voice in the emerging concept of participatory democracy. All right. The established Coalition for Black Democrats and its active members made significant impact in local, state, and national politics, and was adopted as the official caucus of the Texas Democratic Party under the leadership of Darrell Davis. She also created the pathway for members to organize local affiliate chapters. In the early 80s, HBAD was organized with the support of Mickey Leland's staff, Councilman Ernest McGowen's staff, and as an independent affiliate member of the Texas Coalition of Black Democrats. I had the distinction of being elected the first president. HBAD has continued to serve as a local affiliate of TCBD, always connecting, networking, educating, uplifting, and entertaining concerns and issues facing the Black community. Now you have heard how we got here. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And this is the sidebar, and I'll be finished, Mrs. Brewer. The need for unity, strategic collaboration, planning, and bold involvement is as great today as it was in the early 70s and 80s. Maybe even greater because of the threat to our democracy as we know it. We are experiencing uncertainties like never before. The president is a madman. Our civil rights safeguards are gone. Our Social Security and Medicare are threatened. Friends, this is not the time to straddle the fence. We must get involved in some way. Every avenue is political, from conception to death. By joining with HBAD, you will have an established pathway of action and involvement. Today, I'm renewing my membership, and I hope you will follow